So we reportedly hit a low of 24 degrees on Tuesday. So means the growing season's over, right? Don't be silly. The Radicchio is doing just fine and starting to get some red from the cooler temperatures. We have a Japanese parsley, a Mitsuba. The celery is fine. And another Radicchio. Curly parsley is great in the cold. And arugula is still going strong. We have leeks. And the Swiss chard is doing fine. Carrots. Carrots will hold right on through the winter. Now the basil did have a little tough go. It does not like the cold. So this is a Genovese that is still holding on. And the banana peppers did okay. So those peppers were in the center of the greenhouse versus this is a Jimmy Nardello, and it was close to the front and had the plastic kind of touching it. So you can see where that happened. It did not handle the cold quite so well, but part of it's still going. And there are China jade radishes you would have seen in an earlier video. A random marigold that had planted itself, and you can see again where it was touching the plastic is a problem, so things to keep in mind for yourself. Red Russian kale and a cabbage that has taken off. And the other reason I have fresh veg right now, besides the greenhouses, is because I know how to start my own seeds. And I haven't forgotten that I mentioned to you I was wanting to show you my seed starting setup. I actually have that piece filmed already because I've been working on a seed starting course for you so that we can get you all set up as well. So I'm about to let my first course owners in. If you're interested in being one of the first, you can head to theimaginegarden.com and check out the seed starting quick course, and we'll get you set up as well. So my grow rack right now is it is all kinds of filled up because I left these guys in here. I knew they were talking about that cold temperature was supposed to come, so we should have been okay in the greenhouses, but as many weeks as these guys had been growing and as pretty as they all were, I did not want to chance it. So we left them inside, and they're all cold weather greens, and a lot of them are actually mentioned in that seed starting course that I have been creating for you. So we're supposed to have some cloudy days coming up the next week, and it should be pretty nice and a good way to start getting these acclimated back out to the outside, and we'll be ready to transplant them here within the next week is what I'm planning on. So let's go ahead and head back out to the greenhouses and show you what else is still growing out there for right now. Another Radicchio Belfiore starting to put on its red flare with the cold. A chive that had planted itself, and lemon thyme doing just fine. More celery and a calendula. Italian dandelion. So these are all great cold weather things you can pick out for yourself. And we have a calendula that is starting to bloom. A set of chives doing just fine. And more banana peppers. They did fine in this greenhouse as well. You can see up there next to the plastic again was a bit of a problem. More Belfiore and some baby arugula next to lemon thyme and some fennel and dazzling blue kale. Then in the next greenhouse, the shishito peppers did not do quite as well, even where they weren't. Part of that was close to the plastic, and part of it, even they just didn't like the cold quite as much in general. So if you're looking for a cooler weather pepper, that's probably not your best bet. The Thai basil stayed fine next to the bottom, but you can see where up in the air that was too cold. And some more carrots. We've got chamomile and some baby carrots getting going. The golden chamomile whenever it blooms. Radicchio. Parsnips and more carrots. And some baby lettuce that I had direct seeded that is getting going. Then in the next greenhouse, we've got a dwarf Siberian kale. Does just fine in the cold. Will have a slight curl to it as it gets larger. And then I'm about to have my work cut out for me. So there are some baby carrots mixed in here. And then there's also miner's lettuce, Claytonia. It's planted itself, which is awesome, but there is a lot of it. So that will need to get thinned out. And in our last greenhouse for the day, we've got more radicchio and then red vein sorrel, which is awesome kind of year round. And it's perennial. I don't have to plant that any longer. And some vit or lamb's lettuce that has planted itself. That lets me know it's a perfect time to direct seed some of that here in the next little bit. And all kinds of parsley that planted itself. I did not have to plant all of that. A couple Castelfranco types of radicchio. And there's the Swiss chard and sorrel again. And last but not least for today, some 1,000-head kale. So there is plenty that survived our first cold snap, and we are about to add a whole lot more out there. So again, if you're interested in getting your own seeds started, you can head to theimaginegarden.com and check out the seed starting quick course. And I will also link here for you how to build one of those greenhouses if you haven't seen that video yet. So thanks for coming out to play today. Take care, and I'll see you again next time.